Dave Neilson here, Fantasy Sports Giant, coming back to you for my fantasy preview, Week 1 in the NFL. Ravens at Bengals. Let's get right into it. The guys you want to start for the Ravens, definitely Terrence West. I think they're going to lean on that running game this week. They're going to ease Joe Flacco back in, coming back from that back injury. So I think Terrence West will be leaned on this week. Also for a sleeper, flex type position. Who's going to the pay window? Danny Woodhead is going to the pay window. I think a lot of dump-off passes to him this week as well. So Woodhead would definitely fit in those flex positions in your fantasy league. Who's the flim-flam there for the Ravens? Well, definitely, I think it's going to be the passing game. As I said, I think they're going to ease Joe Flacco back in. So I think Flacco, Maclin, Wallace, you want to stay away from these three guys. I think they're the flim-flam man this week for the Ravens. Stay away from them. For the Bengals, let's go with Andy Dalton, and let's go with A.J. Green. Definitely, you got to get these guys in there. I think the passing game is what's going to count for the Bengals this week. And then, obviously, what happens with the running game? Well, I think early on the Ravens are going to be able to shut down Jeremy Hill, and that will open things up for Joe Mixon to get a couple good runs in there. So I think Joe Mixon is a guy who's going to go to the pay window this week. He's a sleeper pick. He's going to go to the pay window. Definitely, Joe Mixon is a guy you want to go ahead and maybe use as a flex option. Might not see him early in this game, but as the game goes on, I think Jeremy Hill is going to wear down. I think the Ravens are going to stop Jeremy Hill, so he would be a guy that I'd want to bench this week. He's the flim-flam man for the Bengals this week, and Joe Mixon is a guy that you want to look at for weeks to come because I think he will start emerging even this week against the Ravens. So you heard it here first. Get Terrence West in there, Danny Woodhead. Stay away from that passing game of the Ravens. A.J. Green, Andy Dalton, guys you want to use. Joe Mixon might be a nice little sleeper candidate, and stay away from Jeremy Hill. This has been Dave Neilson, your Fantasy Sports Giant. We'll see you next time.